Hi, my name is Alexis. If you didn't know that, that's completely understandable. Today I wanted to talk about the Sydney Sweeney collaboration with American Eagle. One, because I think everybody can agree that it's gross and weird, and it was just not the right move from anybody. But also, I work at an American Eagle. We'll see how long that lasts, depending on how this video does. I don't think anybody's gonna watch this video, but like, you never know. I guess before I get into the more like serious stuff, um, my my first problem with this collab thing is that I think it's actually a bit misleading. This might just be my opinion. When I think of a collaboration with a clothing company, I would think like a lot of pieces, you know? This collab has only produced two new products, a jean jacket and a jean. And fun fact, the jean that they made is never shown in like any of the advertisements. It is only shown in the app when you like go to see like if you can buy it, you know? Everything else you see from American Eagle in association to Sydney, like something she's wearing or whatever, is just an existing product that we have that she happens to like. Like, okay, I don't care. Also, almost everything in Sid's pics is labeled as new, and that's just not true. We've had a lot of these things for like months. So like, stop lying. I don't care what Sydney Sweeney likes, and I know this shit isn't new. So yeah, now into the stuff you wanted me to talk about. First of all, the over sexualization of the ads. It's remarkable. It's crazy. Sydney Sweeney was a bad choice from the beginning, just because when you think of Sydney Sweeney as like a brand, you know, and you think of American Eagle as a brand, those two just like separate rooms, okay? That's how it is. I wrote in my notes, yeah, by the way, I have fucking notes. Euphoria, bathwater soap, and Lolita doesn't make me think of American Eagle, so I don't know why they thought it. And you know what? I stand by it. This is definitely the most sexual promo thing that I've seen at my time working at American Eagle, and I've been working there for over a year now. I noticed that whenever she's wearing the jean jacket that she made, like with American Eagle, every time she's wearing that jacket, she's not wearing anything underneath. And she always has it buttoned or unbuttoned in a way that shows off her cleavage. So that's really cool. Fun fact, American Eagle's audience is teenagers and young adults. I don't understand why you would need to shove somebody's boobs in a teenager's face when they're trying to buy jeans. I want to talk about the ads. There's two that have been deleted. As far as I know, American Eagle hasn't said anything about them. But yeah, these ads are weird as fuck. And I understand why they deleted them, because why would you even make them in the first place? The first one I call Eyes Up Here. So the camera starts on Sydney, just like, you know, and then as she's talking, it zooms in on her. But as it's zooming in on her, it's also zooming down at her cleavage. And when she catches the camera doing that, she's like, "Hey, eyes up here." And she kind of smiles like, haha, little joke, whatever. Also, what she's saying while the camera is like going to her tits, she's saying, "My body's composition is determined by my genes." First of all, why are you talking about your body's composition? And why are you talking about your genes? I don't even know about either of those. One thing I want to say, and this doesn't just go for like the campaign, it goes for, I think, Sydney's whole career. It feels like this inside joke. It's not a joke, but it feels like this inside joke that she thinks that she's in on, but she can't be in on it because the whole point of the joke is just over sexualizing her and objectifying her. And like, yeah, you can own your sexuality and like all that, but like in this situation, she's the butt of her own joke, basically. Okay, and then the second ad, also deleted. I don't really care about the camera work stuff. I just want to talk about the dialogue. She says genes are passed down from parents to offspring, often determining traits like hair color, personality, and even eye color. My genes are blue. First of all, why the fuck does she talk like that? Second, this makes no sense whatsoever as a gene ad, but it does make sense as a Nazi ad, perhaps. Now, all of the video ads of Sydney, plus some store posters and pictures in like the store app, all of the ads end with Sydney Sweeney has great jeans, which is actually really funny considering half the time you don't even see the jeans that she's wearing. So that's really funny. They're clearly doing like a play on words, like with genetics, as seen in the ad that I was just telling you about. And there's also another ad. It's of like one of those big street posters of her, and the street poster has the slogan "Sydney Sweeney has great genes," but it originally says GENES, and then it gets crossed out and replaced with JEANS. So first it was a play on words, but now you're like, no, she has great genes. Jeans. Your cute jeans. Those are my jeans? No. Your cute jeans. Anyways, what the fuck does hair and eye color have to do with a gene ad? And why are you constantly talking about how this blonde, blue-eyed woman has great genes? Now you could say that I'm like overreacting by making a bold claim like this, but like with the state the world is in right now, unfortunately, no idea is too far-fetched at this point. Sorry. I saw somebody on TikTok say that this campaign can't be Yahtzee propaganda because Sydney isn't a real blonde. That's a thing that they said. If anything, that just like further proves it because she's conforming herself to the blonde hair, blue eyed standard that Yahtzees have. And you know what? Maybe this is a reach, maybe it's not. I am not saying that American Eagle or Sydney Sweeney are Yahtzees. I am saying it's weird as shit. This whole collaboration was pretty weird from the start, and then it just got like even weirder. I really think that American Eagle has been forgetting their own brand. American Eagle's culture is made up of our values, which are people, innovation, passion, integrity, and teamwork. And according to AEO's LinkedIn, their brands are optimistic, empowering, and celebrate individual self expression. That power and authenticity drives them to create a positive impact. This campaign is doing nothing positive. It's catering to the male gaze and it's promoting eugenics. Plain and simple, that's what it is. This campaign, and because of it, American Eagle itself goes against its own values and brand. They say, "We are curious and change oriented, constantly looking for ways to improve ourselves, the business, and our planet. We make decisions in the face of ambiguity and take calculated risks in order to better serve our customers, our communities, and our planet." And our planet. The Sydney Sweeney collab was all risk, no calculation, babe. Like, be fucking for real. There's nothing innovative about zooming in on somebody's cleavage, especially the cleavage of a person who has been deemed problematic because of the outrageous sexualization of her career and the weird job opportunities that she accepts that further enable that. There is nothing innovative about that. You're just doing what everybody else who has worked with her has done. And now it's ruining your reputation, so congratulations. Also, deleting your weird sexual ads, that was also something all risk, no calculation, because not only did you just delete them, you did not address them. And as of right now, today is the 31st of July. As far as I know, American Eagle still hasn't addressed it. So, will they ever? Maybe. Who knows? The last value I want to talk about: integrity. They say we are honest and authentic. Even in the face of difficulty, we maintain the highest ethical standards. We care deeply about people and our planet and keep them at the center of every decision. Since when is it ethical to sexualize a woman to sell jeans to your predominantly teenage audience? What is ethical and authentic about that? And also, if you value honesty, even in the face of difficulty, why haven't you addressed your weird ass ads? So yeah, those are my thoughts on Sydney's collaboration with American Eagle. I know everybody's been wanting to hear that. Yeah, they just like did not think the collaboration or the marketing for it through at all. Whether it was intentional or just pure stupidity, although I do think it was the former, this was like not okay at all. American Eagle really needs to address the issues that are being brought to them by both their customers and their employees, because a lot of us don't fucking like it. Some suggestions I have for American Eagle if you are watching this video. Suggestion number one: don't fire me. Don't focus on boobs when you're talking about jeans. Don't talk about somebody having great jeans and then not even showing the jeans. And you know what? If American Eagle is watching this, I have some suggestions on who they could partner with in the future to really salvage their brand. Number one, I think Olivia Rodrigo would be really cool. She literally has two songs about how she's an American girl. I think that's perfect. Also, we already sell an Olivia Rodrigo shirt. Another person is Renee Rapp. Literally everybody that I talked to thought that it was gonna be her, and then they got so fucking disappointed when they found out that it was Sydney. So another person, Sophia Bryant. Love her style. I love her. I miss I Am Not Okay With This. So sad it got canceled. Also, Sophia Bryant was in The Summer I Turned Pretty, and we sell merch of that. So, again, she's already kind of connected to us. Come on. And for men, I don't want to think about them. So, American Eagle, never partner with a man, only women. Thank you. Sorry if I was like talking kind of weird in this video. I'm recording just like out in my front yard, and people have just been like coming and going and stuff, and it scares me. Also, it's been a long time since I've made a video. I'm hoping to be able to do more because I really do like making videos. I do think they're fun. Also, sorry if I like wasn't looking too much at the camera or like squinting a lot. It's bright as hell out, even though I'm under an umbrella. So that's also fun. So yeah, like this video if you liked it. Like this video if you didn't like it. Let me know your thoughts down below on this whole situation. Do you think that American Eagle and Sydney Sweeney are promoting eugenics? Let me know. I want to know your thoughts. Subscribe if you'd like. I will say, if you subscribe, definitely hit that bell, because I'm never consistent with posting. So you literally will never know when I post. Okay. Bye.